Hi, hello, good morning, and today being another wonderful day. As a Wednesday, it's a marvelous day and an amazing day, and I just want to say Merry Christmas to each and every one of us. Merry Christmas to all my brothers and sisters on this platform. Merry Christmas to all my amazing fans and the amazing people that are on this platform. I just want to say that God richly bless you. It is my prayer that as we celebrate the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ, it is my prayer that whatever we desire and whatever we wish for ourselves will surely come to pass. Okay, it is my prayer that we'll keep believing in ourselves, we'll keep believing in our abilities, we'll keep believing in the gifts that God has given to each one of us, so that we'll continue to be a blessing to ourselves and to our families and to our friends and the environment in which we find ourselves, so that we become great and amazing leaders. Okay, so I just want to say Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to each and everyone. And as we are starting this interaction today as well, I just want to say that I am very sorry that the live feed or broadcast has delayed a little bit. I think Wednesdays are one of the busy days for me at work. So please pardon me. It is not my wish that I will not follow the time that I have stated on the flyer, but just that as you are combining work with what you are doing as well, you just have to manage things very well, so that there wouldn't be any form of like conflict of interest. So thank you so much to each and everyone. So this morning, as I shared yesterday on a platform on Facebook here, we'll be looking at a topic which I put together yesterday. And I shared on my page yesterday, which I titled God's uniqueness in you. God's uniqueness in you, excuse me to say. So in a simple terms, I'm only saying that be unique and be you in whatever you do. Be unique and be you in whatever you do. Uniqueness is in a way that it comes with a form of you finding your true self, and you finding who you really are and being creative enough so that you can be a blessing to yourself and those that are around you. So if you are one person who you are able to go through yourself very well, and you're able to find your true self and who you really are, you see that you can be able to manifest very well. You can be able to expose the actual self or the person who you are made to be. Okay, so this morning we are going to look at the topic as God's uniqueness in you. Okay, so as I said earlier, just in a simple terms, just be you and be unique. So I would like to look at what the meaning of this particular word is, what the meaning of uniqueness or being unique is. So the meaning of being unique or unique, it means that being different from all other things or people. It means that being different, okay, being special, being different from other things or people. So that is when creativity comes in play. Okay, creativity comes in play. So we would like also to look at there are some sayings or certain things that some people have said relating to what being unique. So this morning I would like us to look at what the unique aspect of what I've put together. So I'd like to say that when it comes to being unique, it comes with a lot of things that have been placed in us. You know, when God created most of us, He created us in His own image. But even though He created us in His own image, He has given us a certain form of uniqueness relating to each person. The way you are being created, the way you are supposed to express yourself and all that. You are being created in a very special way that nobody can look like you, or nobody can express he or himself like the way you do, or nobody has the nose that you have. Nobody smiles like the way you smile. Nobody laughs like the way you talk. Nobody talk like nobody talks like the way you talk, or nobody even sings like the way you sing. So these are things that God has given to us as individuals for us to be unique in our special ways. Okay, so I'd like us to look at certain things, certain point that I've really put together. So one would say that, why are you following everyone else? Why are you following everyone else? You know, you and I have been created to be unique and to lead. So as I said earlier, when God created you and I, He created you in a very special way. There are certain gifts, there are certain qualities that God has put into you, which those gifts or those particular features are not in the lives or in the presence of the other people. Let's say your brothers and your friends and all that. Okay, God has given you the ability to be sure because He knows, the reason why He has made you that way, for you to be unique in that particular area. Okay, so God has also created you for you to be tall because of a reason. God has given you a very nice face because of a reason. God has given you a small nose, excuse me to say, or a nose like mine, you understand, because of a reason. Okay, so in living life and other things, you see that people, we as human, we try to copy others, to be like others. Okay, it is good, or it is good for us to feel that way, to follow the footsteps or to be like others, like the things that they are or who they are in life. But you have to find your true self. You and I have to find our true self, what we are made, what God has made us to be. Okay, so is it that you and I, we are trying to follow the footsteps of others? Okay, whilst we are being created in a different way, in a very unique way, in a very special way, for us just to be ourselves. Okay, why are you trying to be somebody else? God has created you in that way because of a reason. God has created you in that special way because of a reason, for you to be unique in your own way, for you to express yourself in your own way. So don't be afraid, okay? Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself, and don't be afraid to be different. Okay, so each and every day, people or individuals try to follow what others are also doing, instead of being unique in their own way, being true to themselves. Okay, so you don't have to do all these things. You don't have to just follow the crowd just to fit in existence or in this world. Okay, you have to be unique in your own way, because through your uniqueness you find your true self, so that you can be able to express yourself and all that. Okay, so I also like to say that in the world that is full of conformity, conformity is like it's something that everybody wants to follow a certain pattern. that because things are done this way, I also have to follow that pattern and also do it. Okay, so in a world that is full of what conformity, you are being dead, okay, for you to be different, for you to be unique in your own way. Okay, nobody can be like you. Nobody can be like you. You have been created in a very special because of a reason. God has given you a certain unique features because He knows the purpose that He has planned for you. He knows the purpose that He has planned for. There are people that you see that when you see them, like, they have a very free spirit. They are very free and all that. There is a reason why God has created these people, for them to be accommodating enough. Okay, so for you to just say, oh, I'm going to, conform to what everybody is doing so that I can fit in, please, I'm not going to advise you for you to do that, because you have to find your true self. Finding your true self help you to build your creativity. Okay, finding your true self makes you to find your real abilities and all that. Yesterday I was listening to, we're having a live broadcast on a platform, and a young lady was saying that, when Sarkodie started his music, you could see that, like, he was so much into, like, the hard punchlines and all that. His music was directed towards a particular group of people, like the ghettos and all that. But when Sarkodie was growing up, was improving upon his craft, you see that he was finding himself. The confidence started coming. Okay, so being unique enough helps you to build your confidence. The moment when you and I, we refuse to conform to the norms, to the things that people are doing, okay, we tend to find our true self and we become confident enough. We become confident because when you and I become confident enough, we are able to express ourselves and all that. Okay, so I dare you to walk. There are times that we just want to follow the crowd. We just want to do what other people are doing. We just want to do like the things that our friends are doing, so that we can also people can also say that, like, we are also we also fit into the crowd. Okay, but this morning I dare you to walk alone and to follow. To follow the direction you know is right for you. Okay, I dare you to walk alone. Sometimes it is just amazing. It is just good for you to rise and walk alone, to take that bold step alone. To take that bold step alone and stop conforming yourself to what the crowd is doing. Try to do what you think and you believe in yourself that is right. Try to do the right things. Try to believe in yourself and do the things that you know that is right. And believe in your heart, because I keep saying that whatever thing that you and I, we believe in our hearts and we feel a very strong feeling within our heart, that is what we have to follow after. Okay, there is nobody that has conformed to the normal things of this life, and the person has been able to achieve what he or she has been able to achieve. There is something great in being unique. There is something great in you being special and being different. People are going to talk about it. They are going to say all sorts of things about you. They are going to say all sorts of things about you, that because you are being different, you are being like this and like that. It's like for you, you refuse to conform to the norms and all that. But I dare you for you to be different and for you to find your true self. Okay, so I dare you to stop following the crowds. Okay, the crowds, the friends and all that, they are good. They are good. There are certain positive things that you can learn from it, or you can learn from them. There are certain positive signs, there are certain positive values and all that you can learn from the crowds, the friends, the relatives and all that. But there will be a time, or there will come a time, that you and I have to stand from the crowd and find our real self and become winners and world changers. Okay, because people that are now changers, or they are change makers, they are people that stood from the crowd. They were able to find themselves, who they truly are, and they are able to change things around themselves, around the world, around the society that they find themselves. Okay, so I dare you to stop following the crowds, to stop following the like just the norms. Okay, so stop following the trends. Okay, it's like these days, like there is a particular trend that is coming. People are doing this. I don't want to be specific to certain things, so that I will, be a problem to anyone. But you know that there are certain trends that are coming, and you and I know that these things that people are doing, they are not going to benefit you and I. So why don't you move away from the crowd? Okay, and find your true self and be a pace setter. Okay, and be special in your own way. Be special in your own, because you being special in your own way and you finding your true self will bring you something of a great value that you can never imagine. Okay, so most of the times you and I tend to listen to use advices that are not to be listening to. Advices that we are not supposed to give ear to. You and I tend to do that each and every day. But why will you choose to conform to the things that will not benefit you and I? Okay? Why will you and I tend to conform to the things that are advice that will not benefit you and I? So each and every day I said something about you following your heart, or you listening to your heart. That is when you have to also consider your intuitions. Your intuitions are the things that run through your mind. It's like, oh, this thing keep running through my mind, keep running through my heart. These are the times that you have to follow your heart and your intuitions and become unique in whatever you want to do in life. Okay, so follow after your intuitions, follow after your heart. Okay, so life isn't about just finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Okay, so life isn't about finding yourself, but it's about creating yourself. So you are able to create yourself when you are able to be unique enough, being special in your own way, being different. Okay, because just conforming to maybe people are doing this, so I am also going to do the same thing, it's not going to bring any benefit to you. It's not going to bring any benefit to you. You and I have to advise ourselves. We have to advise ourselves that God has given us a particular or a special, unique talent, unique gifts, unique personalities, unique ideas, okay, that we can use to be change makers. Okay, so anytime there is an argument between your heart and your mind, okay, follow your heart. Okay, so the heart is a place that you and I have to always listen to. Okay, your heart is a place that you and I have to always listen to. So anytime that there is an argument, like there is your mind, there is something running through your mind, there is something also running through your heart, and it's like you can't really make a connection between these two things, the mind and the heart. Please follow after the things that are running through your heart, or the things that are in your heart or upon your heart. Okay, so follow your heart. The thing is that the things that the heart can feel, the mind can never feel that. Okay, so the things that the heart can feel, the mind cannot feel that. The mind cannot feel that. So the thing that the heart can feel, the mind cannot feel that. And you can't explain these things. You can't explain it. You have to follow your heart and be unique in your own way, in your purpose, and also in your dreams. Okay, so whatever your heart, the intuitions, whatever your heart speaks to you, be ready to listen to it. Be ready to follow after your heart. And be different and be unique in your own way. Okay, so there are reasons why these things keep coming through your heart. There are reasons why the things that keep happening through your heart keeps coming. Okay, so do yourself a favor and be unique in your own way. Okay, as God has created you. Okay, so do your possible best to be unique in your own way. Create the identity that you want for yourself. Nobody can be you. The way you are, nobody can be you. There is a reason why God has created you and I in a different way. Okay, I can't be Yaira. Okay, Yaira can't have the personality that I have. Yaira can never have the personality that I have. Or I cannot be like Nanama, or this thing, excuse me to say, you understand? I can't be like that. Because there is a reason why God has created me in a very unique way, in a very special way. Okay? And when you find these things and you tend to be unique in your own way, don't conform yourself. When you go, excuse me to say, when you go to into an organization or an office where you are working and all that, and you see that people are doing similar things, certain things that are just similar, like they do things, and you know that no, for me personally, I can't conform to what they are doing. You have to be special. You have to be unique in that aspect. Okay, you have to be very unique in that aspect, because being unique gives you the chance or the opportunity to be ahead of any other person. Okay, it gives you the ability, it gives you the grace for you to rise above any other person. So this morning I'm encouraging you to be unique, to be special, and to be different in your own way. People are going to talk about you. They are going to say all sorts of things about you, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Okay, that doesn't matter. So choose to be what? To be unique in your own way. Okay, so if God wanted you to have the features or characteristics like the other people, you wouldn't be here. Okay, so if God had wanted, excuse me to say, me to have the features of someone who is older than me, let's say Obama, let's say John Mahama, I wouldn't be here. Okay, I wouldn't be on this earth. Because there is a reason why God has created me the way I am. He has created me to be God's way. He has created me the way I am because there is a purpose for me. Because He wants me to be unique, to be able to manifest the gift that He has given to me. Okay, so if God had wanted you to be like Mahama or Obama or Oprah Winfrey, you wouldn't have been on this planet, or you wouldn't have been on this earth, because these people are already here. Okay, so the main reason why you are unique, you are special in your own way, is that what? There is a purpose for you and I to accomplish. Okay, there is a purpose for you and I to accomplish. That is why you are here. You and I, we are here. So stop trying to be somebody else. You and I should each and every day stop to be someone else and let us be our own self. Okay, love yourself. Nobody can love you like the way you are supposed to love yourself. If anybody can love you, they can love you to an extent, or they can just pretend to love you or to appreciate you. Okay, so if God has chosen that, I want you to come onto this earth for you to be the way you are, to express yourself, to be able to use your ability abilities, your gifts to help others, to be what? A blessing to others. Please just love yourself the way you are. Love yourself the way you are. Okay, so too many of us, each and every day, we are going around feeling wrong in the inside. Okay, so most of us, each and every day, like when we rise from our beds, when we rise from our beds, from wherever we find ourselves, okay, we rise up and we say, why am I like this? Why, it's like I can't be like this person. Okay, why is it that I can't be like this great person and all that? You can equally be this great person. Okay, but your parts, the main reason why you are being created like the way you are, the main reason why God has created you to be this different from the other people, is just because there is a special purpose for you. There is a reason why God has created you the way He has created you for you to be. Okay, you wanted to be like Oprah Winfrey, as I said earlier. You can't be like her, because her purpose or her gifts are different from how the gift that God has given to you and how she has been created. Okay, so the only thing for you to do is to find your true self, to find your unique path, your unique purpose, your unique identity and your future, like the way you are supposed to be, and be a blessing to others, and love yourself. Okay, and love yourself each and every day. Okay, so most of us don't like who we are. Most of us don't like who we are, just because we are this or we are that. Okay, but what? Focus for you not to love the way you are, and to appreciate the way you are. Look at the best thing you can do is to look at your weaknesses. Okay, look at your weaknesses and build yourself up very strong. Okay, so instead of focusing on whom God has, instead of focusing on whom God has made them to be, okay, why don't you also focus on whom God has also made you to also be? Okay, because there is a reason why God has given you those features. There is a reason why God has made you to be unique or special in the way that you are. Okay, so as you are going into the season, or you are going to the year of 2023, please just know that there is a reason why you are being created this way. There is a reason why God has made you the way you are. Okay, so love yourself. Love yourself and stop comparing yourself to other people. Because what they can do, you and I can do more than what they are doing. There are abilities within us that we don't know. There are gifts that are within us that we don't know. So we choose to rise up above our fears and stand up and say, oh, I can do this and do that. Okay, we'll not be able to do that. So all the people who God created, okay, all the people who God created, including you and I, okay, have come and gone, who have come and gone on this earth since the beginning of creation. Not one of them is like you. Okay, so all these people that you and I, the people that God has created, the people that are living, the people that have died, no one is like you. No one has the features that you have. No one has the features. No one has the abilities that you have. No one has the gifts that God has given you that you have. Okay, because you are being created in a very special way. So why don't you be unique enough? Why don't you be unique and find your true self and love yourself and let your star shine? Okay, and be a blessing to other people. Okay, so please stop comparing yourself to others. Appreciate yourself, love who God has made you to be. Okay, each and every day, love who God has made you to be. So no one who has ever lived or who is to come, no one who has ever lived on this earth or who is to come on this earth has the combination of the abilities that you have. Okay, nobody that God has created that has lived on this earth or has left this earth has the combinations of the abilities, the talent, gifts, appearance, the burdens that you have been facing, the sorrows, and the opportunities that have been coming on your way. No one has all these things. Okay, nobody has these things. Each and every day when God brings someone onto this earth, okay, the person has an assigned purpose, a special reason why the person is coming onto this earth. We are not brought into this earth to come and occupy space. Excuse me to say that. Okay, we weren't brought onto this earth to just occupy space. There is a reason why you and I have been brought onto this earth. There is a reason, and until you find you love yourself and also accept that there is a reason why I've been brought onto this earth for my gifts, for my talents, to be a blessing to others. Okay, you will never get there. You and I will never get there. Okay, so the thing about God's unique creation of you is that no one smiles the way you smile. That was what I said earlier. Okay, so the thing about God's unique creation, God's special creation and His gifts, okay, the way He has made us, is that nobody walks like the way you are. Just imagine that. Nobody thinks like the way you think. Like the way you can sit down, develop ideas, create ideas, and use it to bless others. Nobody thinks like that. Okay, there is a reason why God has made you the way you are. And it is time that you and I accept that nobody smiles the way you smile. Nobody walks the way you walk. Okay, nobody is brilliant and intelligent like the way you are. Okay, they can do everything to be like you, but they cannot be like you. And that is when you have to realize that God has created you in a very, very much more special way. In a very, very much more special way. Okay, so exactly the way you do your thing. So there is a reason you have been given these qualities differently. That was what I was saying. There is a reason why you have been given. God has given you and I these qualities differently. The only thing someone can do to be like you is just to copy. And they will do everything to be like you, but they cannot. Because you are unique in your own way. Okay, you are unique in your own way. Even twins, when you look at twins, even though some look the same, but one cannot do what the other one is doing because they have a different gift altogether. Okay, when I was in Maoli school, there were these twins who were my seniors. Like they used to play basketball. But when the time of basketball, like tournaments come and all that, you could see that there is one particular one that stands out. There is one particular one that stands out, and he is very brilliant. He is very good at that particular aspect. Okay, that means that even though they look the same, like they are twins and they look the same, okay, one has a special ability that the other one that doesn't have. And that is what? Uniqueness. Okay, that is God creating him with that ability, that gift. Okay, so the fact about excelling in life, is that you will never win or succeed in life by trying to be someone you are not. That is the fact about life. Okay, so I was saying something earlier that you being unique okay, comes with what? Creativity. Okay, and that is what? Excellence. Excellence. When you try to be unique in your own path, it gives you the ability to be creative enough to build your own space, to build the ability for you to become a blessing to yourself and to your generation. So the fact about life is that you can never succeed in life by being someone else. The only thing you can do is to what? To copy certain aspects of their what? Success and the way they are doing things and trying to become like them. But you becoming like them is never possible. You always have to find your own path. When you look at what Shatta Wale is much more different than the way Sarkodie is. Sarkodie is much more different than the way Stonebwoy is. Okay, Stonebwoy is much more different pertaining to crafts, pertaining to uniqueness, their crafts, their gifts, and all that. Okay, so they were able to find themselves in that aspect, and they are doing very well. So you being unique gives you the ability to be creative enough. Okay, to be creative enough. Okay, so every unique thing that has the highest value. Okay, every unique thing that has the highest value, and that is what creativity. So every unique thing that has the highest value has a relative what, or is relative to what? Creativity. Okay, and that is what you being unique gives you in life. That is what you being unique gives you in life. So you and I should encourage ourselves each and every day to be unique enough to accept that what have been created differently, not to conform to the crowd, not to follow the crowd, not to try to be who you are not. Try to be different. Try to be special in your own way. Try to find your own path. Okay? Try to follow your own path. Find your own self and follow your own path. Okay? So you can never live the life of your dream by what? Settling for someone's ideas. Okay? Of what you should be doing with your life. So ideas are also certain aspects that people choose not to be unique. Okay, because everybody is doing this, so I also want to follow the same path and try to succeed. If you do that, you will fail. If you do that, you fail. The only thing is that you have to take certain positive aspects from what they are doing, learn from it, and add it to your life and become better than them. Okay, and become better than them. So you can never live the life of your dream by settling for someone's idea of what you shouldn't be doing with your life. Okay, so you will not find happiness, okay, if you try to copy someone's idea or the way someone is. Happiness is found in you finding your true self. Happiness is found in what? You finding your true self. You being unique in your own way. Look at the way Sarkodie and others are now, like exploring the market of the entertainment industry. And they're making it and all that. Okay. When I look at somebody that I so much admire, Les Brown. Okay. He has been so much unique in his craft, in his gifts, in the thing that God has given to him. And he has been a blessing to many people, motivating people and inspiring people each and every day. You understand? So happiness, the true happiness is found when you find your true self. When you are unique enough and rise and challenge yourself, rise above your fears and become better than what you think you are doing now. Okay, so until you accept and embrace who you are, you will only live a life at only a mere fraction of your potentials. So we all have potential, as I said earlier. We all have potentials. We all have gifts. Okay, so till you find your true self, till you find what God has given you for you to do, okay, you only live a small aspect of your life. Okay, you see that you are not self-fulfilled, you are not happy, you are not able to impact so much into the lives of others. Okay, so why don't you and I rise above our fears? Why don't we become more unique and become more creative to be a blessing to other people? To be a blessing to other people. So you must be yourself if you want to experience your life through purpose in life. So you have to what? You must be yourself. So being yourself is another factor. Okay, if you want to experience the full aspect of your life, okay, you must be yourself. That level of confidence must be in you. That level of confidence must be in each and every day. You must be much more confident than you think you are. You and I have been given the ability to be confident enough. But most of the times we tend to be around people. It's like we are timid. It's like we are afraid and all that. Why will you do that if you and I are being created in the image of God? Okay, if you and I are created in the image of God, why should you and I feel timid? Okay, why should you and I feel timid? So if you are unique, be unique and do this with pride. Okay, if you and I choose to be unique, to be special in a certain way, okay, let's do this with pride. Let's do this with pride no matter what. Okay, let's do this with pride. Okay, if we choose to be unique in our own way, let's do this with pride. Because being unique comes with what? A price. A price that you have to pay. And that is when you have to be so much confident enough to challenge yourself, to become great, to become great, and to think and to know that whatever I want to do, I can do it. There is nothing that can stop me. There is nothing that can stop you and I. There is no. I mean, personally, I don't see anything on this planet that can stop me, because I know who I am. I know who I am, and I know how God has created me. So why don't you also believe in yourself? Why don't you also believe in the abilities and the gifts that God has given to you? Okay, why don't you believe in yourself? Okay, so there was something that a great writer once said. His name is Kurt Cobain. He once said that what? I would rather be hated for who I am. He said what? I would rather be hated for who I am than be loved for who I am not. Okay, that was what he said. He would rather be hated, okay, for who he is than to be loved for who he is not. Most of the times, we individuals, we tend to look for praises from people, like people praising us and all that, to say, oh, because you are this and that, so we are praising you, and that is false praise. People are supposed to be honest with you when it comes to what they praising you and all that. But there are times that people tend to what? Give you false hopes and all that. Okay, so what he's saying is that he's much more happy, okay, to be hated for who he is, okay, than to be loved for who he is not. Okay, and that is what you being unique. When it comes to you and I being unique, people are going to hate you for no reason. People are going to say all sorts of things about you, which are lies and all that. But stay true to your purpose. Stay true to what? Your purpose. Stay true to you being unique. Stay true to you being special and being different. Because at the end of the day, okay, the blessings, okay, from you being yourself, you see it, you are going to say it. Okay, so stop following after the crowd. So Bob Marley also once said that what the only problem is people are being hated when they are real. Okay, the only problem is people are being hated when they are real and loved when they are fake. Okay, so people are being loved when what they are showing their fake selves. But when someone is being real with you, they are being unique, they are trying to be different in your own way, there is so much hate about them. But what if you want to use the hate or listen to these things, please, you and I, you are not going to rise above and become what we are supposed to be in life. Okay, so this morning I am encouraging you that there is a reason why God has made you the way you are. There is a reason why God has created you the way you are. Not to be like Obama, not to be like Muhammad, not to be like your sisters and all that. There is a reason. And you have to love yourself and accept yourself the way you are to become a winner in life. To become a winner in life. Okay, so to conclude, Angelina Jolie once said that what being different is good. Okay, that was what Angelina Jolie said. He said being different is good. Because that was how come she was able to find herself and become one of the great actors in the world. Okay, because he found her true self. She was unique. She was different. Okay, and people are now paying for her gifts. People are now trying to pay for the gift that she has for her being different. Okay, so when you want to start a business, please do your best to be different. When you want to start an idea, do your best to be different. Okay, so there is also this music artist called Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran, when you look at his life, when he was schooling, he had to drop out from school because when he goes to class, his classmates were laughing at him because it's like he wasn't normal. He wasn't behaving normal, and his friends tend to laugh at him and all that, said all sorts of things about him, like bully him in school and all that. Okay, but with all this, when you drop out, Ed Sheeran knew that he was unique and he was special in a certain way. Okay, he realized that he was unique and he was special in a certain way. Okay, he was special and unique in a special way, and you could see that Ed Sheeran was able to rise above those things, the things that his friends said about him, and he became one of the best music recording artists on a very major record label in the world. You understand? So when you and I want to listen to what people will say about us because we are trying to be unique, please, then we will not get there. Because being unique comes with what? A price. People will mock you. People will say all sorts of things about you. But when they are saying it, encourage yourself and rise above that and be special. Okay? And be different. And know that there is a reason why God has made you the way you are. There is a reason why God has made you the way you are. When you look at the life of Joseph, Joseph was somebody who was related to the brothers, but the brothers never liked Joseph because they thought that what Joseph was different. But they didn't know that Joseph was what? Someone that was chosen by God to become even a leader You are to become a king. You understand? Joseph he himself never knew that, but he believed in himself. He believed in what God, the gift, the purpose that God has given to him. He was able to interpret dreams. You understand? When you look at the life of David, even though David was smallish, very small and all that, but he believed in himself. David believed that he was unique, he was different, he was special, to the point that when the people, Goliath and his people tried to fight against the children of Israel, and nobody could even stand in front of Goliath, David said, I can do this. Because he believed that he was different, he was special. Okay, so why don't you and I believe in ourselves? Rise above our fears, like David did. Believe in himself. He knew very well that he had a unique assignment, a unique gift, and a purpose. Why don't you and I believe in ourselves? There is nobody that is going to believe in yourself more than yourself. People will tap on your shoulders and all that, but it is up to you to believe that whatever is upon your heart, okay, whatever is ringing in your heart or running through your heart, whatever is happening, you can be able to do it. So I'm encouraging you this morning that stay true to yourself, be bold enough, believe in yourself, know that you are unique, you are special in your own way. There is a reason why God created you and I differently. There is a reason why He has brought you the way He has brought you. There is a reason why He has created you the way He has created you. So believe in yourself. Believe in abilities that you have. Okay? And believe that you are a winner. Okay? And everything will fall in place. So as we are heading towards 2023, please stop following the crowd. Okay? Stop following the crowd and be different. Be special. Be different and be special. Okay? Be different and be special. Because these are the things that will bring you and I the fruits. These are the things that will bring you and I the recognition that we deserve. Okay? So I challenge you to go out there to be unique, to be great, and to be different and be special, and for you to rise above your fears. Happy New Year to each and everyone, and to everyone that has been listening. God richly bless you. It is my prayer that whatever is upon your heart, please listen to these things, and let these things that are in your heart be a blessing to you and the generations that will come. Thanks for listening. Till I see you next week, be good, and please always trust in God, and always take your prayers seriously, and always believe in yourself that you are special in your own way for a reason, that God has brought you into this world, and nobody is like you. Do have a lovely day and take care. Bye bye.